WBAY TV, Bill Jarts and Cami Rapsett. This is Action 2 News at 5, your first alert station.
If you're seeing posts from organizations linked to people like Taylor Swift or Ellen DeGeneres, you may need to look twice.
Hackers are using celebrity likenesses in an attempt to get your money. In a Consumer First Alert, Tammy Elliott with the warning before you scroll social media so you don't get grinched by a celebrity scam.
Scammers hope you'll be more likely to believe that a generous celebrity is sharing the wealth. Take a look at this scam. Ellen's 12 Days of Giveaways. The National Identity Theft Resource Center sharing this new warning. It says there's a recent rise in the Ellen DeGeneres scam that was popular 5 years ago. This is a fake Facebook account. You're looking at that picture right there of Ellen. It says lots of cash. I'm ready with 10 million today. Comment with pick me. But this isn't just going on Facebook. There are reports that people are getting calls, text messages, emails, and social media messages that they've won prizes ranging from $30,000 to $100,000, and prizes including iPhones, kitchen appliances, even a brand new Tesla. But scammers are demanding a smaller payment in gift cards to cover delivery fees. And besides losing money, they could also ask for personal information that can lead to phishing. Be cautious when you're scrolling social media searching for the latest celebrity news or endorsements. Look at this. McAfee Labs, the cybersecurity company, has its celebrity hacker hot list. And at the top of that list, actress Scarlett Johansson, number 2, Kylie Jenner, and 3, Taylor Swift. Scammers will use fake endorsements, fake links for products or videos, and experts say scammers are getting better at crafting this fake content. And Google, you want to make sure you're Googling a company name, a celebrity, and the word scam. See what comes up. Make sure you're not downloading anything from a website that you don't trust. And McAfee says it is becoming harder to tell what's real and what's fake, and celebrity names are the perfect bait for curious consumers. Tammy Elliott, Action 2 News.